right, everybody. Looks like we're going to go ahead and start the stream now. We still got about 15 minutes till game time, something like that, but we'll get things just kicked off here. We have the normal cast of characters up here. We got Jeff doing the huddle film. We've got Dan doing the camera, and you've got me here on just flapping my jaws the whole time.
Yeah, that's kind of normal, isn't it?
All right, so we're going to go ahead and put the team up right now so we can so you guys can see them, and we'll come back and we'll be doing some more talking here in the future. Let's see if I can find it.
Greg Piazza, head coach, NVHAA Centurions.
Coach Jason Jones, offensive coordinator.
Kevin Majors, defensive coordinator.
Doug Drown, O-line.
Joe Matolo, defensive line coach.
Coach Keon Majors, wide receiver, DB coach.
Coach Zach, assistant coach.
Caleb Majors, assistant coach.
Shasta Shrimp manager.
Ready.
Dave Matolo, broadcaster.
My name is Dan Gisselquist. I'm the auxiliary commentator.
Coach Tim Owen, bus driver and Bible guy. John Button, support crew.
Isaiah Anderson, number 1, running back and outside linebacker.
EMI Casey, number 2, cornerback and wide receiver.
Shepard Jones, number 4, athlete.
Nick Pell, number 5, defensive back.
Easter Rangel, 6, quarterback.
Donovan Dundon, number 8, wide receiver.
My name's Dallas Clark. I'm number 9, and I play receiver.
Joseph Underwood, number 10, wide receiver and corner.
Ethan Banker, 13, running back.
I'm Clayton Frazier. I'm number 15, and I play B-back.
Killian Witherholtz, 17, I play safety.
Joe Fullenwider, number 22, B-back and linebacker.
Samuel Harris, 24, running back.
Daytona, 26, receiver.
Christopher Gall, 27, tight end.
Ben Drown, wide receiver, 28.
Bruno Fullenwider, 33, linebacker and receiver.
My name is King. My position is DB, and my number is 44.
Asher Owen, number 45, tight end.
Gabriel Gould, number 51, offensive lineman.
Gus Shrimp, 55, offensive and defensive lineman.
Zeke Pipes, 54, linebacker.
AJ Bell, 56, defensive end.
I'm Kevin Rubinski, number 57. I'm offensive and defensive lineman.
Matthew Matolo, number 58, offensive and defensive lineman.
Tyler Williams, number 60, linebacker.
My name is Matthew Fitz. My number is 61, and I play lineman.
Hadley Shrimp, 63, line.
Sam McCorkle, number 65, nose tackle.
Augustin Gould, 67, guard.
Joshua Penny, number 70, offensive line and defensive line.
David Allcroft, 71, lineman.
Tucker Thurston, 74, defensive end.
John Gisselquist, 78, lineman.
Anthony Go, 82, tight end.
Timothy Allcroft, 85, outside linebacker and wide receiver.
Michael Langhorn, number 88, wide receiver and DB.
All right, we're going to be starting here pretty soon. Still a few minutes to go. All right, so we got, looks like things are going to be starting out here real soon. We got the captains lined up on the other side of the field. Looks like they're coming out. For Harvest, looks like we have, unfortunately we don't have the Harvest roster here to where we can reference these guys by name. But looks like number 65, number 4, number 43, and number 12. And for the Centurions, we should have Shepard Jones out there, Nick Pell, Joseph Underwood, Tucker Thurston, and then I'm drawing a blank on the last one. Kevin Rabinski. Yeah, that Kevin's our fifth one. I don't know that we have all 5 out there right now. I think we generally send out 4. But, yeah. So
I see Shepard out there.
Shepard's out there. That's good to see. He had his successful surgery on Tuesday. Saw an x-ray of what his collarbone and stuff looks like. So we're, continue to keep Shepard in your prayers. And all the other guys that we have injured, I think it's about 5 or 6 other guys that aren't playing today because of injury. So we're down quite a bit on players over there for the Centurions. But that's how the football season goes. This is our 10th game of the year, and had some pretty rough ones out there. So we'll see how this goes.
Looks like Harvest has won the toss.
And they're going to defer.
Won the toss, but they defer to the second half. They will kick to the Centurions, and the game will start with the Centurions on offense and the Harvest Covenant Lions on defense. We'd like to congratulate Harvest Covenant for a great year and an initial year. We know how hard it is to put together a new program.
So we have Centurions are going to be receiving this opening kickoff. We'll see who they have out there. But we are at Freedom High School here for the game today. Real nice stadium. You'll see here the couple years back, Freedom had a hugely dominant team in football. They won 2, I think it's like 6A titles here in Virginia. I think it was 6A. They were ranked like in the top 50 or so in the nation. So they had a couple of great teams in there, and we are extremely happy to be able to use their facilities today. And after this game at 2 o'clock, we'll have the championship game for the ECC, and that will be the Central Virginia Disciples against the Central Maryland Christian Crusaders. So here we go. We have a kickoff coming. Let's see. Oh, off of Ethan Banker's leg. He picks it up. He's going to pick up a few yards out to, looks like the 27. So the Centurions are going to take over on their own 27-yard line for a 1st and 10. So we have number 6, Ethan Rangel, back at quarterback. And looks like number 13, Ethan Banker, is right next to him. Easton. Looks like Donovan on the carry there. He's going to pick up a yard on the play, running to his left.
Loss on the play.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is a loss. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong yard lines. So it looks like they are back to the 23. So it looks like second and about, 14?
Yes.
So second and 14. Got Easton back there, empty backfield. Looks like Harvest has an extra guy coming up for the rush. He's able to get it out quick. Number 85, Timmy Allcroft, out to the right side. Is going to come up a little bit short of the first down. Looks like it's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. So here we go, 3rd and 1. Nice pickup by Timmy Allcroft there. You usually hear Jeff saying something whenever one of his boys makes a good play like that.
Well, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah. We all make comments when our kids do something out there. All right. Nice little run there. So it looks like
we can get a cheer on here. That's a 1st and 10. Let's do it again.
Oh yeah.
1st and 10. Let's do it again.
All right, you do that.
We need a bunch of these 1st and 10s, you know?
So it looks like they're up to the 42-yard line for a 1st down. Dan's over here cheering and dancing. We might have to turn the camera on him.
Gasp.
But if any of you guys are new to the YouTube here, we're just a couple. Oh, nice tip by number 43. So that's going to fall incomplete. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Centurions. But just us Centurion dads up here broadcasting, having a good time.
Just here to have some fun.
Having some fun, cheering these guys along, letting you guys see the game.
Might even tell a joke or two.
Oh, if it was limited to only 2.
Don't you wish?
So here we go. 2nd and 10 after that. Looks like they're sending Donnie in motion. Oh, draped all over him the whole way. Never really had a chance to even catch that one. Joseph Underwood was the intended target, number 10. I always go by, like, when the defender throws his arms up, like, yeah, I did nothing. That's sort of a little hint on, yeah, I think I was doing a little bit too much. So this brings up a 3rd and 10 for the Centurions.
That is different from past interference. When you go back in time to try and influence the game.
If only we had that. So here we go, a little bit. Oh, nice run. Oh, he's going to make the corner. He's going to make quite a few yards on this play. He's going to get knocked out down around the 18-yard line.
18, yeah.
So
wow.
Donnie had a nice run up that left side.
Broke out of prison kind of run.
Oh, yeah. What's that, a wicked good gain? Wicked nice play?
At least a wicked gain.
Yeah, that one's at least a wicked gain. So 1st down in the red zone for the Centurions.
So for those not familiar with that one, when we played with John Paul, we were schooled in the morality of different gains.
Yeah.
A 5-yard gain is a good gain. A 15-yard gain is a wicked gain.
All right.
I've heard nice gains.
So I guess there's going to be
on the defense.
Wow. 5 yards. So that's going to take the Centurions down to the 13-yard line for a 1st and 5.
I'll take it again.
Oh, yeah, we'll take any yardage that's positive for the Centurions. We'll take that. So we've got a 1st and 5 from the 13-yard line. We've got Easton back there at quarterback. Looks like they're sending Donnie in motion again. Going to fake it to him. Easton's going to roll, see if he has anybody open. He's just going to take it out of bounds. Going to be a big loss on the play, back to about the 19-yard line. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 11 for the Centurions. You know, would have been good if he would have been able to just throw that one out of bounds, but taking it out of bounds instead of trying to force something that could have been a turnover. That's a smart play there by Easton. It's like everything. You want to just play to get to the next down. Oh, another tip ball at the line. This Harvest team is ready for those passes. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 11 for the Centurions out at the 19-yard line.
Is that what the waitress said? I think I missed that tip.
Missed that tip, huh? We'll be here all week. Don't forget to tip your servers.
All right, everything's on the line.
So we got a 3rd. Oh! Centurion should be doing some push-ups right about now. So that's going to back them up to the 24-yard line for a 3rd and 16 now.
So for background, every time they do that in practice, everybody's doing push-ups.
Yeah.
The good news is they've got some pretty beefy arms now.
Yeah. The bad news is they're still doing push-ups. So here we go. So this is a 3rd and long for the Centurions. Looks like Ethan's back there. He's going to take it. He's going to try and follow a few blockers. He's going to lose a little bit more yardage, so that's going to bring up a 4th. And what's that, 17 now? Ball back onto the 25-yard line. They need to make it down to the 8-yard line. So long 4th down. Fortunately, we don't have Luke DeGans to kick for us.
I was going to ask, do we have a kicker?
We got a couple of guys that'll kick. Sammy's one of the guys that would kick some, but he's one of our injured players this week. So I think when it comes to 4th down, there's just going to be a lot of going for it. And that one's going to fall incomplete. So it's going to be a turnover on downs for the Lions. They bent a little bit on that, but they did not break. So.
Did you know a bunch of the kids went to a culinary school this week?
Oh, yeah?
Wanted to figure out what to do with all the turnovers.
Ooh. So here we go. Harvest coming out. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Not sure about how much time is left, because it looks like they're missing quite a few lights over there. Looks like it's 7:53. So there's going to be no gain on the play. So it looks like no gain on the play, so that's going to be 2nd and 10 now. Defense here. Some of the guys we have. See Killian out there. Number 9, Dallas Clark. Number 10, Joseph Underwood. We got to run out to the far side. Looks like he's going to pick up some yardage. Hit a few guys. Keep going. Wow, he's going to be out to the 48-yard line. Real nice pickup on the play. So that's going to be a pickup of about 23. Well, I guess they're going to give him the 49. Give him another yard on that one.
I'm told the reason is for tax purposes.
For taxes, huh?
It surprises me a little bit, though, because I thought the government was shut down. You know, why are they still taxing us?
Yeah. Well, that's so they have the money when they open back up. All right, so 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line. Nice pickup. We got a couple of guys moving around. Still a couple of more guys shifting around. Man, there's a lot of time in that ref. Okay, now the ref puts his arm up. Oh, number 3 was just all by himself over there. Looks like he's going to be down to the 36-yard line. Hear a lot of whistles.
Looks like Dallas with the tackle.
Oh.
What are they calling? Did you see it?
I don't know. He waved his arms. Illegal shift.
Illegal shift.
They're coming back.
So that's going to back them up 5 yards, make it a 1st and 15.
Well, no, they weren't quite all set because there was somebody still shifting at the very end.
Yeah. The offense is being a little shifty. So 1st and 15 back at their own 44-yard line. We got another pass going long down the field. Oh, number 9 back there, Dallas Clark, was on coverage. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 15. So good coverage back there. Ball hung up in the air quite a bit. False start on the offense. That's going to back them up another 5 yards. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 20 for them. Whole host of guys shifting out and coming in. Can hear Coach Kevin sending a few things in for the Centurions. Looks like they're coming out to that left side. Oh, and the ball is dropped. Had it set up. It was Joseph Underwood had a good beat on that play. Looked like he had a good mind to what was going on, because as soon as they threw that screen pass, he was almost right on top of the receiver as the ball got there. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 20 for Harvest, which, if you remember back a couple of plays for them to get here, they picked up like 25 yards on a run. So it's, they have established they can pick up some really good yardage. Looks like that running back is next to the quarterback back there. They are going to pass. Number 2 over here, we do have a flag in the backfield. He's going to be coming up short. Wow, a couple of flags in the backfield.
We have Joseph Underwood and James Van Dam on that stop.
Oh, Underwood and Van Dam on the stops there. That's good. Let's see what the call is. Oh, holding. Oh. On the offense. So that should back them up 15 yards on the play.
This isn't the prom. Holding hands is not allowed.
Yeah. So that's I don't know. Do they stack them, or do they? Yeah, they just deny the one. So that should bring up a 3rd and 35.
How do you even count that? I mean, on the field, wow, 10, 20, 30. At least, 35 looks like about right.
For me, I just count all my fingers and toes, and I get to 35. So here we go. All right, they got a couple of guys still moving around, getting set. Going, nice pass across the middle of the field. It's caught. It looks like he's going to have enough for the first down and more. He's up to the Centurions' 38-yard line. So that's going to bring up a new set of downs. It's going to be 1st and 10.
And here I thought we almost had them there.
Yeah.
The noose was closing in around them.
Yeah. Just got out of that one. So, again, really big pickup on the play. Might go back to the run game here. Oh, here we go. Handoff out to that left side. Looks like, they're going to give him a yard on that carry. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and, well, I don't know, was that half a yard?
Number 77, Tony Barreau on the tackle. No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10.
So we've got 3:13 to go in this opening quarter of football. Oh, another pass. Oh, number 14, James Van Dam there on the coverage, intended for number 27. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 10. Yep. So we've got number 43 coming in. Remember him from the last game. He's like a tight end. He caught a couple of passes just over the middle of the field. Big target. And so he might just come out. Oh, pass down the left side of the field. And he was out of bounds. Ooh. And it looks like Nick Pell, number 5 for the Centurions, was back there on coverage, but that one went out of bounds. So that's going to bring up a 4th and 10.
Think they'll punt?
4th and 10.
No. I don't think we're going to see punters out here today. All right, guys coming out here to this side of the field. Nice blocking. Looks like he's going to make it in for the touchdown. Yep, 39-yard run there.
So not punting was therefore a good call.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So here we go, and I'm guessing they're going to go for 2 all day as well. No, they got the kicking tee out there, so it looks like they're going to be going for the extra point on this one. See what the Centurions can do with this. Oh. And the kick is good. So first quarter of football, we still have 2:40 to go. Seems like the time is moving slow on this game. But it's a good game. Nice day out here. So here we go. So we Centurions are lined up. Looks like we've got Ethan Banker back deep, and not sure who it is on this side. All right, looks like they didn't wait for the referees to tell them everything was ready. So we're going to have a kick. again from the 40. So, yeah, so that's 14 back deep. That's James Van Dam and Ethan Banker. So we got 13 and 14 back deep. A little bit of a weird kick. Ethan picks it up about the 20-yard line. He's got a nice return into Lions territory. Looks like he's out to about the 47-yard line. So real nice return by Ethan there. So that's what, like 33-yard return. It's good to start off and have nice starting field position. Doesn't sound like the right word to me, but maybe it is. We got
better than anything you could punish people with.
We got Ethan back there at quarterback. Looks like he's just going to run it, pick up a couple of yards on the play. So that's going to. So that'll be 2nd and 8. Nice pickup by Ethan. So they're at the Lions' 45-yard line. 2nd and 8. Looks like Ethan's going to head out to the right side, probably pick up 5 yards.
So that's a good gain.
It's a good gain.
I like a 5-yard gain. That's a good gain.
Yeah. 5-yard gain's good gain. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 3 at the 40-yard line. Third down. The way things have been going, this all day is going to be 4-down territory. I'm not sure. We've got somebody. We've got a couple of guys that have been punting in practice. But I think it's pretty much they're probably going to go for it all day on 4th down. So I think there's a timeout by the Centurions.
53 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
So, yeah, 53 seconds to go in this opening quarter of football. And just a reminder, at 2 o'clock today, we're going to have the championship for the ECC. And we're going to have the Central Virginia Disciples playing the Central Maryland Christian Crusaders. That'll be at 2 o'clock, and we'll be broadcasting that game as well. So we'll probably stop for some things in between games and then come back on for that 2 o'clock game so anybody can watch that. And we do hope you guys support all the teams in the ECC. Yeah, so this is going to be a great weekend of football here. And just a reminder, in a week and a couple of days, we'll be heading down to Florida for the National Homeschool Football Association tournament down there.
Did you see the weather forecast for next week in Florida?
No, I have not looked at it. What?
Falling iguanas. That was not on my bingo card.
Falling iguanas.
Falling iguanas in Florida. It's going to be that cold that the iguanas are going to fall out of the trees.
Okay. That's not what we go to Florida for. But that's what we'll have when we're there, so we'll take it. Okay, so we got Ethan back there. Let's see if he at least runs to the left side. Oh, nice run. He's taking people with him.
I don't know. Do you call that a run or a drag?
Team push with number 13.
Team push. Okay, we'll call it a team push.
And they're calling that short? Wow.
It'll be 4th down.
Wow, if that was a skirt, I would not let it out of my house. It's that short.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So that brings up 4th down and inches. So they're going to call that one short as well, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Wow, I still wonder about that previous play. Because it sure looked like when he got stood up and stopped that he had enough on third down. But not.
We should have pulled out the challenge flag.
Yeah. No challenge here. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Lions at their own 38-yard line. So we've got enough time for one or two plays, depending on if it's maybe an incomplete pass. Might be a couple of plays, but a run. Oh, number 85, Timmy Allcroft on that one.
Wow.
Yeah, that was big. Number 43 is a big boy there. And
I'm remembering the interception we had a couple years ago in Florida on one of those backfield passes.
There was one that Chase Anderson had.
Yeah, Chase.
And he took that one to the house, took that one back about 80 yards.
I'd love to see another one of those taken to the house. That was just exciting.
Yeah, take it to the house. If only I had that song queued up here, we could play that. Oh, we got a flag in the backfield. Is it too many guys in the huddle? I don't know. They're backing up 5 yards, whatever it is. Is there 12 guys out on the field? It might have been 12 in the huddle.
I know I'm hearing illegal substitution back here. A lot of scratched heads. I mean, we're going to have some hair on the floor to sweep up in a moment here.
Yeah.
Us old men, and we're not even taking chemo. We're still dropping hair on the floor as we scratch our heads.
So we've got 2nd and 15. Oh. It's going to be a nice pickup on the play. Oh, 58 in on the play. I'll have to go back and look at that one. Last play of the first quarter there. So it looks like we've got a, 3rd and 6? So Harvest with the 7-0 lead right now. Let's see. So that's with the play being right around midfield, we don't have to change too much. Looks like they've got the box in the wrong spot over there on the sideline. The ref will figure that one out.
So I decided to wander down to the concessions. I was surprised to see a ghost standing in line in front of me. They told him, sorry, we don't serve any spirits.
Yep. All right. All right, so we've got a 3rd, and we'll call it 6. Number 4 is running out to this left side. Looks like he's going to have enough for a first down. He's going to be out to about the 42-yard line. They're going to go with the 40-yard line? Come on now.
Taxes.
Not liking that mark, but that's where it is. So it's 1st and 10 at the Centurions' 40-yard line.
Yeah, steal from the rich, give to the poor.
Yeah. So number 21 is going to go out to that right side and then cut back up into the middle. He's going to be down out at like the 36-yard line.
Jaden Hogler on the carry. 4 yards, it'll be 2nd and 6. From the Centurion 36-yard line.
So, yeah, so that's going to bring up a 2nd and 6. Two guys in motion. They both have to stop and get set. Wow, number 2 was never set. That's a penalty.
Only if they call the whistle.
No, the flag's down, so that one's coming back. Oh! I tell you, Timmy came close to getting a penalty there, Jeff. Yeah, it looked like once the guy was out of bounds, he gave him an extra little helping him out. But that's going to come back, and that's going to be a 5-yard penalty for the illegal motion. Oh, 2 flags?
2 flags on the play.
Oh, and a hold.
Holding will be enforced. So it's illegal shift and holding.
Yeah, I guess when Harvest gets their penalties, they like to do them in 2s.
Like, thank God for a beautiful day today. Can't get a more crisp, beautiful, long fall day. The sunshine.
So that's just going to move them back from the spot of that hold. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 14 out at the 44-yard line of the Centurions. Lions have the ball. It's at number 21 in the backfield again.
Hey, if the play works, do it again.
Nice stop on the inside there. Wow. You know, just noticing Matt there after the whistle. He got hit from behind.
It's 3rd and 11.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 11. Yeah, they got half the Lions team is walking in and out of the play. Never know what's going on.
That's their new offensive obscuration effort.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 11. Looks like we're going to have a pass going deep down the field, and it's going to be caught, and that one's going to be taken into the end zone for another touchdown. So number 2 on the touchdown there.
That takes the score to Lions 13. Centurions 0.
Centurions have been doing, pretty decent. Then they get these long passes that are just killing them.
You know, the sport is one of these things where you've got to be perfect on every play. And if you make a mistake on one play, you get a long something like this.
Looks like he's taken out of bounds, so that one's going to be no good on the 2-point attempt. So that's going to leave our score at 13-0.
At 13-0, Lions leading the Centurions.
Oh, hey, just so you know, I hate to do this, Dan, but you got a comment on YouTube that you're loving your jokes. I hate to do it, hate to encourage him like that, but I got to give him his props where they're due. He's running the camera, doing all that, doing his hard work, and he spends time researching his jokes.
And do you ever remember that TV show, You Can't Do That on Television? One of the classic lines was, Don't encourage him.
Well, that would be why. Here we go, another kickoff. Oh. Can't go side to side. Got to go up the field. Nobody's blocking for you over there.
Number 44, King Johnson on the return. The first and 10 Centurions at their own 11-yard line.
So 9 minutes to go. Looks like Centurions are starting at their own 14-yard line. Looks like timeout by the Centurions. That's the second one of this half. All right, so yeah, we do have looks like 15 folks on here today. Hopefully I didn't mess too many people up. By last week we thought this game was going to be at 2 o'clock, but with the way things go, there was supposed to be another game that was going to happen today, but since that didn't happen, it got moved down to, this game got moved to 11 o'clock. And then the championship game will be at 2. So, you know, hopefully you guys got the information. Well, it looks like at least 15 of you got the information out there about the game. So we'll see. So we've got a first and 10 for the Centurions back at their own 14-yard line. So we got Donnie in the backfield. Looks like he's going to go out to the left side. He's just got to make that corner because he's got a bit of speed. Pulled down from behind, looked a little bit high on that, but I guess that was all Jersey. They had him pulling him down like that. So we're gonna call that a gain of 3. So they're out at the 16-yard line. So it'll be a 2nd and 7.
So a Centurion goes into a bar. He says, "I'll have a Martinez, please." Bartender looks really confused. He says, oh, you mean a martini? Centurion says, if I wanted a double, I would ask for a double.
No. All right, so we got 2nd and 7. Quick pass down the field.
Intercepted.
Should have, I don't know, should have been pass interference. Number 2 hit Donnie a couple of times on that play as he was going, and the ball was in the air. So, you know, I know it got intercepted, but you got to give the guy that is intended target, you can't be hitting him before the ball gets there. So that's going to be an interception, and the Lions are going to take over at their own 49-yard line.
What, are you sounding like a Buccaneer now?
Yeah. Here we go. Pass across the middle of the field. He's down to the 10-yard line. So that should be a 1st and goal.
First and goal.
And just like that, the Lions are in the red zone again. See what the Centurions defense can do here. Looks like they're going to hand it off to this left side. Oh, we've got a flag on the play. Wow. Number 43 is back there stepping all over Tucker Thurston, and then walking over him when he's on the ground from behind. But we'll see what these penalties are.
Face mask against the Centurions. Face mask against the Lions. Offsetting penalties. Replay. First down.
Yeah, should have been one back there too, deep, right by the end zone. So that's going to just offsetting penalties. It's going to replay first down. So it'll be first and goal from the 10-yard line. All right, number 21's in the backfield there. Looks like they're going to pass to number 43 across the center of the field. But no, it goes to number 27 behind him.
Looks like this is coming back.
Looks like, yeah, that's coming back, and they're going to mark off 10 yards. So that's going to be first and goal from the 20.
I'm looking for the white cap here. I've seen him the end of the call twice, and all I see is that the call's on them. Still haven't seen what the call was.
Probably 10-yard penalty like that, maybe a hold. Yeah, holding.
All right, holding.
Yeah, we have Shelby up here. She's running the clock and letting us know everything going on, because us dads, we miss a lot of stuff out there on the field, and she's going to keep us in line up here.
I'm still telling referee jokes. I just won't tell them about her.
Number 4's got a run up the middle of the field.
Flag on the play.
Wow, another flag.
Number 4, Makai Bomberger up the middle.
Another illegal shift. So that's going to back them up another 5 yards. So it'll be first and goal from the 25-yard line. But, you know, they like the longer play. So I guess, you know, at the 10-yard line, they might have felt they were too close.
6 minutes, 20 seconds.
So they're going to get a bunch of penalties so they can get a longer play. They seem to be doing well with those. Although one of them they did score on, but it was called back for penalties. I tell you, they got guys moving before that ball snapped. It's like on every play.
Pass from incomplete over the left side. Intended target was Keegan Corden, number 3.
So is it now second down after these 5 plays? So second and goal from the 25.
From the 25-yard
Have to grab a quick swig of water. Here we go. Looks like a pass. Oh!
That looks like a sack of potatoes.
That was a sack. Number 74, Tucker Thurston on the sack. Back to the 30-yard line. So that's going to, I guess the 29-yard line. So that's going to bring up a first and goal from the 29. Sorry, third and goal. I just got used to saying first and goal so many times. We are now on third and goal. Got to watch. I know Coach Joey was going nuts over there on that play. Tucker in there with the sack. Centurions need to have 2 more good plays. We got a pass. Guy down the right side of the field looks wide open. who's...
Near the end zone.
He got another play. No celebrating on that one. But that was Dallas Clark, number 9, back there on coverage. So that's going to bring up a 4th and goal from the 29-yard line. Yeah. Play like that, no celebrating. You got 4th down.
4th and goal from the 29.
Guys coming in and out. Got to watch out for number 43. He's a big boy. Last time he went right down. Harvest calls a timeout. That's their first of the half.
Yep.
4:55 remaining in the first half.
That was Harvest.
So yeah, Harvest called the timeout there.
You ever wonder how referees stay sharp?
No.
They always keep their calls on point.
Keep their calls on point. Oh, okay. So this big 4th down here for the Centurions to try and keep the lead at 13-0. Big play for Harvest, trying to push it up to at least 19. You know, if Harvest can score, it'll be either 19, 20, or 21, depending on what they go for. So we got 4th and goal back at the 29-yard line. Again, these receivers have been doing a great job out here. Quarterback's been getting them the ball. Looks like he's winging it down the field. Looks. So the Centurions take over on the play.
I'm trying to follow.
Was that number?
Camera, but with the sun, it's just really hard.
Yeah, it's hard. I think that was number 5, Nick Pell, back there on coverage. Some, looked like there was some contact in there, but they were both going up after the ball. So yeah, 1st and 10 for the Centurions at their 29.
That's called a stop. We needed a stop.
Needed a stop, especially because they were down at the 10-yard line, 1st and goal.
They were in the end zone several times. They just didn't make a completion.
Wow. That's a big loss on the play.
Mix up on the play. Number 5, Nick Bell dropped for a loss. Number 6, Easton Randall.
Yeah.
Big loss on the play.
So it looks like they're back to the 22-yard line. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 17. All right, it's going to be a short gain on the play out to about the 21-yard line. Or no, that's going to be a loss on the play.
Yeah, that pass was still in the backfield.
Yeah. So that's going to be a 3rd. Where are they? Still at the 22.
Yeah, 22. So maybe it wasn't much of a loss.
No gain on the play. So that's be
with the play.
3rd and 17 for the Centurions. Need to move the ball down the field.
The other down the field.
You know, defense came up with a big stop there. So it looks like Easton's going to gain a little bit of yardage up to the 25-yard line.
Timeout, Centurions.
Did I ever tell you that joke Tom Brady told his receivers?
Now what?
They went over their heads.
I don't know. I think if it was me and I was the Centurions calling that timeout, I would have probably waited until the play clock ran all the way down, because you're now at 4th down and long. Okay. Makes a lot more sense. The Lions calling that timeout. So they're calling that timeout so they can stop the ball. They figure they'll get it back here, and they want to go in and try and score again.
At the rate these plays are going, it's like lost, tremendous gain. Lost, tremendous gain.
Yeah.
So who knows what's going to be? They might get it.
Yeah.
They might get, or we might break out and get quite a yardage gain here.
Well, I'm hoping we get the big yardage gain. A wicked good play.
A little bit more than wicked.
Yeah. We need super wicked. Or is Donnie back to punt? All right. All right, so it looks like that's going to be out at the 43-yard line. So it's going to be a punt of about, 15, 20 yards.
Lions 13, Centurions 0, 2:39 remaining.
So we've got 2:39 to go in this first half. Were they marking out at the 43? Okay.
That's the marker I'm reading. 43.
Yeah, I'm seeing a 43. Yeah, I thought they looked like 42 at first, but okay. Just gotta hold them here. Pass out to the left side. Receiver was on a different play than what the quarterback was, because he was going farther down, and the quarterback was just expecting him to maybe be about 10 yards down the field. But that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Just a few seconds come off the clock for that play.
You know, I once tried throwing for my older son, John, as he was trying to learn how to run routes. Those things are incredibly hard to figure out. How far do you throw it? You know, you can't throw it for where he's at. You've got to throw it for where he's going to be. How much farther is he going? It's just.
Yeah.
I'm impressed that any quarterback can do it, much less one of these high school guys with very little experience. They do well at it.
Wow. Delay game. That's going to back him up. So that's going to be 2nd and 15. Looks like they're going to be back to the 48-yard line. Well, I'd like to see how many penalties have been called this half of football. It feels like a lot. I don't think there were that many penalties last time. Yeah, and then multiple on the same play. So it's just
finally
we're
getting full calls on things, you know.
Yeah. So 2:32 to go here in this first half. Looks like we're going to run out to this left side. He's going to make some good yardage there. He is going to be pushed out at the 36-yard line. Well, no, they're going to call that the 37. Okay. So, 3rd and 4 out at the 37-yard line. All right, coming out here to this left side again. Oh.
Are they going to get it?
No, they should be short, but I think that was a nice hit there by A.J. Bell to stand. That's going to bring up a 4th and 1. So it's just under 2 minutes to play now in this first half of football. 4th and 1. Thought they'd be hurrying up a bit.
Still looking for an answer on that ECC trivia. Who was the first ECC champion?
Rolling out to the right side. Nice pass over there to number 5. He's going to go down at the 20-yard line. I guess they're going to give him the 19.
Over the right side for a first down.
What? All right, so that's going to bring up a 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. So it looks like number 21's got the ball. He's running out to that right side. He's going to be stopped. Still a nice gain on the play. Looked like a pickup of about 8.
43 seconds on the clock. 8 yards on the gain over the right side. Second down and 2 for the Lions. We had a guess on the ECC champion, the first champion, as the Centurions. That was incorrect. Good try.
Now looks like a timeout on the play by the Lions.
The Lions take the final timeout of the first half.
So we've got 15 seconds to go. So they've got a 2nd and 2 from, where's the ball, on the 11 or 12? At the 11, okay. So, yeah, it looks like 2nd and 2 from the 11. 15 seconds to go in this opening half of football. The Harvest Covenant Lions have the 13-0 lead right now, and they're driving. We've got just enough time for a couple of plays here.
It depends on how they play it. But, 15 seconds, that's not going to be much.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't take much. You know, all they got to do is snap the ball, and they could score, you know.
They could.
They've been really good. Need the defense to come up real big here, get a nice stop. Especially because Harvest gets the ball to start the second half, so you don't want them double dipping, rolling out to the right, going to throw out to the end zone, got a wide open receiver, number 5, in there for the touchdown.
9 seconds left in the half.
All right, so that brings the score up to 19-0. Nine seconds to go in this opening half of football. Looks like they are going to go for 2. Try and bring this score up to 21. Number 4 is just going to take it, head out to the right side. He's going to be stopped short. So, yeah, so. Harvest is up 19-0, 9 seconds ago in this opening half of football.
Don't forget concessions, halftime.
Centurions are set to receive this kick. I don't know. Whoever gets it, just run straight up the field. Don't need to go running back and forth. Looks like it's just going to be a touchback. So it's not going to be anything on a return. So the Centurions will take the ball out at the 20-yard line. And they'll see if the Centurions just take a knee to go into the half, or if they decide to try and throw it down the field. We'll see what they do here.
And this reminds me of that new college bowl. You've heard of the Rosary Bowl, right?
Oh, yeah?
Every play's a Hail Mary.
Yep, they are just going to take a knee on the play. So that's going to bring us to halftime. We're going to go ahead and put up some stuff on the screen so you guys know what's going on. So we've got halftime, and I'm probably going to throw up a video if I can find it. And so we'll go ahead and leave this on. There's no sound to it, but we'll just leave this here so you guys have something to watch if you want to at halftime. And we'll go ahead and try and shift the camera over to the score clock so you guys can see the numbers we're seeing.
Yeah, they're pretty painful.
If you want to get it like on one of the sides.
I was going to get it on you wanted the clock, right?
Yeah, but on the side. I got something playing in the middle of the screen.
Oh, which side?
Either one. You just move. Okay, yeah. Move it there. I'll move what's on the screen.
That works.
Hello, my name is Roy Edwards. I am the head coach of the boys lacrosse team. We are inviting boys out ages 13 through high school, so middle school and high school age. We're looking to put together our second season. Last year we had a varsity team and played some JV games. This year we're hoping to have both a varsity and a JV team. The varsity will have 13 games this season with potentially a playoff tournament, and then the JV team will play 5 games. Which the JV team will be made of both middle school and high school players. So if you have interest, come on out. Email us at NVHAA at gmail.com, or check out the Centurions website for more information. See you in the spring.
Greg Piazza, head coach, NVHAA Centurions.
Coach Jason Jones, offensive coordinator.
Kevin Majors, defensive coordinator.
Doug Drown, O-line.
Joe Matolo, defensive line coach.
Coach Keon Majors, wide receiver, DB coach.
Coach Zach, assistant coach.
Caleb Majors, assistant coach.
Shasta Shrimp manager.
Ready. Dave Matolo, broadcaster.
My name is Dan Gisselquist. I'm the auxiliary commentator.
Coach Tim Owen, bus driver and Bible guy.
John Button, support crew.
Isaiah Anderson, number 1, running back and outside linebacker.
EMI Casey, number 2, cornerback and wide receiver.
Shepard Jones, number 4, athlete.
Nick Pell, number 5, defensive back.
Easter Rangel, 6, quarterback.
Donovan Dundon, number 8, wide receiver.
My name's Dallas Clark. I'm number 9, and I play receiver.
Joseph Underwood, number 10, wide receiver and corner.
Ethan Banker, 13, running back.
I'm Clayton Frazier. I'm number 15, and I play B-back.
Killian Witherholtz, 17, I play safety.
Joe Fullenwater, number 22, B-back and linebacker.
Samuel Harris, 24, running back.
Daytona, 26, receiver.
Christopher Gall, 27, tight end.
Ben Drown, wide receiver, 28.
Bruno Fullenwater, 33, linebacker and receiver.
My name is King. My position is DB, and my number is 44.
Asher Owen, number 45, tight end.
Gabriel Gould, number 51, offensive lineman.
Gus Shrimp, 55, offensive and defensive lineman.
Zeke Pipes, 54, linebacker.
AJ Bell, 56, defensive end.
I'm Kevin Rubinski, number 57. I'm offensive and defensive lineman.
Matthew Matolo, number 58, offensive and defensive lineman.
Tyler Williams, number 60, linebacker.
My name is Matthew Fitz. My number is 61, I play lineman.
Hadley Shrimp, 63, line.
Sam McCorkle, number 65, nose tackle.
Augustin Gould, 67, guard.
Joshua Penny, number 70, offensive line and defensive line.
David Allcroft, 71, lineman.
Tucker Thurston, 74, defensive end.
John Gisselquist, 78, lineman.
Anthony Go, 82, tight end.
Timothy Allcroft, 85, outside linebacker and wide receiver.
Michael Langhorn, number 88, wide receiver and DB.
All right, looks like we're about to get things started up again here for the second half. Centurions are already lined up. We're just up here chit-chatting. So, yeah, so we're not totally ready. Getting a break. It's going to be a long day. So we got Joseph Underwood doing the onside kick. Let's see what happens here. Nice bounce. Taken at the 20-yard line. Looks like he's going to make it out to, the 41. I think that's what they're going to give him on that one. So it's going to be like a 21-yard return on that one.
Just me, or did he get a bunch of yards after contact?
Yeah, he got a whole bunch of yards after he should have been down. So here we go. 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line. Looks like they're going to run this way. I'll give Matt some credit because number 58, Matt Matola, was in there on that tackle. One of the many guys there.
I don't know how much that was a run. I mean,
see 17 Killian.
4 steps of run and 2 yards of falling.
Yeah. Well, and falling forward. That's always the thing you got to do.
It was falling forward. It was definitely falling forward.
All right, so that's going to bring up a 2nd and 2 from their own 49-yard line. Oh, look at that. Number 3 over here snuck in on the field. We got a pass. Number 5 across the middle of the field. Oh. Dallas Clark. Good coverage there. Looked like he was going to come up with that one, but it falls incomplete. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 2 at their own 49-yard line. Harvest does have the 19-0 lead right now. Been trying to get some of the coaches from either Central Maryland or Central Virginia to come up here, but nobody's coming up. Although we do have Dwayne up here from Central Virginia. He's going to be broadcasting their game, and I keep trying to talk to him to get a mic so he can start talking to people.
Our own
we got a run out to the left. It's cutting back to the right. So he's going to be taken down at the Centurions' 43-yard line, but that's plenty for a first down.
That was a very solid tackle. I mean, a sudden loss of momentum.
So, but right now Dwayne's surrounded by a bunch of Centurions, so he can't get out of here. So we're going to get him over here, get him a microphone, and get him talking. Or
He's
at least
whatever he can to get the microphone away from the one that punishes you.
He's getting set up for their game. But yeah, we will be broadcasting the championship game here as well, and so come back for that. There's going to be a bit of a break in there where there's going to be, I think, the all-star stuff for the ECC and a presentation of this trophy. Oh, 43, nice catch. Looks like he stepped out of bounds. Wow.
Yeah, but the sideline ref's calling it a touchdown. Oh, there is a flag on the play? Where's the flag?
I don't think there's any flags on the play.
Result of the play is a touchdown.
Yeah, we got a touchdown here. Sure looked like from up here that he'd stepped out of bounds. But, oh. Okay. And that kick is good. So that's going to bring the score to 26-0. So yeah, so all right, so if unsportsmanlike, they should mark off 15 yards, so they should be, I guess there was, yeah, they should be back at the 25-yard line for this kick. Marking off that penalty. All right, here we go. So we've got the kick coming up. Oh, come on. You got to pick it up and run with it. So the ball's going to be pretty much at the 32-yard line. Got to get that ball up a little quicker off the ground so you can get a return going. By the time he finally had the ball, everybody was on top of him, and he wasn't able to do anything with it. So the Centurions take over at their own 32-yard line. See what they have. Who do we have in the backfield? So we got Easton Rangel in the backfield at quarterback. Oh, Coach Jones moving a couple of guys around. He's making sure number 22, Joseph Fullenwinder, was back next to Easton. Oh, that one took a long time to get going. Looks like it's going to be no gain on the play. And so that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Centurions. All right, so that brings up a 2nd and 10 after no gain on the play. So we got Easton in the backfield there. Moving Donnie over to the other side of the field. So it looks like it's going to be a loss of about 5 on the play. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 15 for the Centurions. Back at their own 27-yard line.
Also number 66, 65, Hayden McCall. On the spot. A 3rd and 15.
So, yeah, it's going to be 3rd and long for the Centurions. Need to get moving down the field. They need to get this ball snapped. Pass across the middle of the field. Oh, my gosh. That was a great call there. Number 84. The intended target. Yeah, David Allcroft, the intended target. That was a great call. If that defender had not reached out and sold out and knocked that ball down, David might still be running. So there we go. 4th and 15 for the Centurions. Again, we're not going to punt. It looks like he's just going to be sacked for a loss on the play. So it's going to be turnover on downs. So the Lions are going to take over at their own, or the Centurions' 24-yard line. 1st and 10. We've got something 55 to go in this 3rd quarter. Can't tell with that clock over there. 7:35. Oh, 7:35. Yeah, trying to piece together which light bulbs are out. So the defense, man, this defense has got to be getting tired. They've been out here. It just feels like most of the game. They've been doing a good. Wow, you got just everybody moving around over here. All right, here we go. Pass over there. Nick's got to turn around. Oh, that looks like he caught that inbounds. Wow, they're giving that to him at the 1. So, taking over, what's that, a pickup of about 23 yards. So, first and goal at the 1. So, number 21's there in the backfield. He's been running real strong all day. So, it just seems like an easy play would be just hand it to him and let him run. And that's going to be a touchdown. Looks like the defense was set up just a little bit in the end zone. So when he had his initial hit and the ball came out, he'd already scored. So that's going to push our score up to, 32-0. So we've got 7 minutes to go here in this third quarter of play. Oh, yeah. I don't know who got it. Looked like 78. John Giselquist was one of the guys there, but it might have been 77 that actually got it, Tony Garreau. It'll be nice to hear who got that one. So that's going to leave our score right now at 32-0. All right. There we go. Another kickoff. We should have, looks like Donnie and not sure who the other one is back deep. Looks like Nick's back there. He's got to get it. He's got to pick it up. By the time he does, everybody was there. He's out to the 20-yard line. So these guys are having a hard time. We got we got Jeff Allcroft adding a curtain in here. He's doing some redecorating of the press box. Hey Jeff, there's a little sun on me over here. Can you put something up? I don't want to get too burnt. All right, so here we go. The Centurions taking a, is that Donnie in the backfield? Look like he's going to come out to this side. He's going to make it out a little bit. Looks like he's going to pick up about 4 yards. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 6 for the Centurions. All right. So here we go. We've got 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line. Oh. Looks like we might have a Harvest player on the sidelines that's laying down. Donnie's going to try and make it to that right side. Ball is out, but looks like he's recovered it. But it's going to be a big loss on the play back to the 12-yard line. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 18 for the Centurions. Looks like a Harvest player is injured on the play. It just down, he might have just gotten hopefully just the wind knocked out of him. Looked like when he did that belly flop on Donnie to try and get the ball. the pile probably was just something like that. So we'll see what happens. So, yeah, just a reminder that week before Thanksgiving, so on, I guess, the 20th and 22nd, or 19th or 20th will be our first game down in Florida, and the second game will be on the 22nd. Be sure to check the Centurions calendar so you can see everything going on and what's happening, so we can see what's going on with that. And you can just follow the game. We'll be broadcasting from Florida. But this is going to be third and very long for the Centurions. So they need to try and pick up at least half the yards on this down and the other half on fourth down. Because don't think punting's really going to matter a whole lot for them. All right, so it looks like the player's up and walking.
Walking on your own 2 feet is always a really good thing after a knock. He's walking a little slow, though, so he's taking a beating somehow.
All right, so that's going to bring up a 3rd and 18.
Third down and 17. To the hand for number 43.
So it looks like we have Donnie in the backfield there. So probably going to be a run. So we'll just see if he can make it to one of these sides. Get a little head of steam. We got a flag in the backfield, so that's probably going to be a holding, because why not? So I'm guessing if that's on the Centurions, that'll be half the distance back there. Yep. So, just making it even harder on themselves. Oh, they're going to go ahead and deny that penalty. Yeah, they'll take 4th. It was just a short gain anyway. So it looks like they're up to the 17-yard line, so that'll bring up a 4th and 13. They need to make it out past the 30.
Looks like someone just called a timeout.
Centurions just called their first timeout of this half. Yeah. So we'll see. So if you do make it out for the second game today with Central Maryland and Central Virginia, the concession stand will be open. Yeah, I guess since you guys are probably watching at home somewhere, you might not be here at the game. Although we do sometimes have people at the games also watching, so they see more of action that's going on, and they can go back a little bit in time.
With the delay loop, you can probably get an instant replay.
Yeah, or you could back it up. Do see some Disciples and Crusaders players coming in. See what they have. Oh, the bees you guys are killing, you're not quite getting the job done? All right. Looks like Donnie's in the backfield again. Looks like he's going to come out to this side. He's not going to make it anywhere. It's going to be another loss on the play. So it looks like he's going to be taken down at the 13-yard line, so they're going to turn over the ball here at the 13-yard line. And guessing the Lions probably score here, and that'll be the 35-point differential. And then we'll have a running clock, and then time's going to move really, really fast at that point in here. So let's see what they do. So it's 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line.
Lions ball. 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Leading 32-0.
So here we go. Looks like number 21 is going to take it out, and he's going to be down at the 15-yard line. James Van Dam gets him for the loss of about 2 yards. So, yeah, so it'll be 2nd and 12 from the 15-yard line. Wide open over here. He's going to make it down to the 5-yard line. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and about 1 for the Lions. So figure. Oh, so I guess that's 3rd and 2. So see what the Centurions defense has here. You got 4 and whatever in the backfield. So you got 2 guys in the backfield. Either one could run it. Looks like 21's going to go right up the middle. Looks like he's going to be stopped there. Who got him on that tackle? Number 74. So it looks like they're back to the 10-yard line. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 7. Tucker Thurston in on that last stop. See what we have going on here. All right. So we've got 3rd and 7. It's 21 in the backfield still. He's been having a real good game running the ball. We got a pass coming out here to this left side. This looks like it's going to be enough for a 1st down. It looks like it might be short to where they're marking that. Looks like it's going to be 4th and 1. So, yeah, so we've got 4th and 1. Gotta stay in front of everybody. Taking a lot of time, so they're probably going to call a timeout here. I don't know. 2:11 to go here in this 3rd quarter. Up 32-0. You're at the 4-yard line. You know, just run the ball. It's I don't know. To me, it's a pretty easy play to call. Just hand it off and run it. You know, it's been working for you all day long. You can throw it. You can do whatever.
Anyone ever tell you how the Green Bay Packers count to 10?
No.
0-1, 0-2, 0-3,
Ah.
0-4.
All right. So here we go. 4th and 1 from the 4-yard line. Centurions need a stop here.
We really need to get Easton to bring some string out when he comes back out so we can tie the game.
That'd be a whole lot of string to tie the game. I'm a little bit lost on what our 32-point play is, but we'll go with it.
I'll take it.
Here we go, rolling out to the right side. Number 5 again. Overthrows him. Well, I guess it's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's not great
So that's going to be the Centurions' ball at the 5-yard line. But, the way the offense has been going, it's been a rough go. But great job by the defense to stop them there at the 5-yard line. So we'll see what the offense has in store here. I tell you, I got a ladybug here on my microphone now.
That's better than the wasps we've had flying through here.
What? What? All right, so we got Joseph Underwood in at quarterback. All right. So pass deflected. Didn't even get a chance to get out to Donnie, but he had 2 guys right there on him as they shoved him to the ground once they saw the ball was deflected. So that brings up a 2nd and 10 from the 5-yard line. So we see Joseph Underwood, number 10, back at quarterback again. Let's see, sending Donnie in motion. Got a few guys. We got a pass. Oh! Pass was deflected off of 14 James Van Dam and intercepted. So here we go. So we've got a 1st and goal at, what's that, the 8-yard line? Or is that the 7?
Getting a rest. Didn't
Yeah.
last long.
Or they looks like they're marking out at the 7. So 1st and goal at the 7. Yeah, the defense comes up with the stop, and they're right back out where they were.
Now we need another stop.
Yeah, they had 2 plays off?
About.
And they're back there, but not a whole lot you can do when the ball's deflected up in the air like that. That's one where the receiver's got to come down with it. But it looked like he might have been turned a little bit. So, looks like they're going to run this time. They got a guy in the backfield pretty deep. Looks like Centurions are going to get stopped for a loss of about 1. So that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 8.
Was that Tony who got him?
I don't know. It might have been Tony. I'm not sure who got him there.
Because whoever got him moved quick.
Yeah.
And got behind the line there.
Well, Tony's fast. But yeah, this defense has been feels like out here the whole 3rd quarter. Number 4 is out to that left side. Looks like he's going to take it in. We do have a flag in the end zone. Hold on the Harvest. Yeah, they're going to have to work on their penalties in the offseason. It's just been a whole lot of them today. So I guess that flag was down at the 3-yard line, so they're backing them up to the 13-yard line. So that's going to be 1st and goal from the 13. Yeah, so that's 2nd and goal from the 13. See what we have. 43 coming back in the game here. Hey, they had 12 men in the huddle, if that's the case. I guess in high school that's not a penalty. So here we go. It looks like we got a run coming out to this left side. Looks like he's going to be in for the touchdown, but we do have a flag on the far side of the field. So that's going to back him up to the 18. So it's going to be second and goal from the 18.
I was going to call the line ref holding his arms up. I was going to say that meant it was a touchdown, but no,
yeah.
I guess we're back in
well, yeah, they do call the touchdown because that's what they see on the play. But then when they see the flags, they go back and assess whatever the penalties are.
I guess that's why you want to watch the white cap to know what really is a touchdown.
Yeah. So here we go. Second and goal from the 18. That's the end of the third quarter. So now we're into the fourth quarter. So here we go. So we're in quarter four. The score of the NVHAA Centurions with 0 and the Harvest Covenant Lions with 32. Harvest is driving. They're back on, what is it, the 18-yard line? Second and goal from the 18.
That sure looks like how they're marking it from here. Yeah, 18.
Yeah. Yeah, I would like to see all the penalties in this game. Just feels like a whole lot. It doesn't really affect them much.
I get the feeling we should have had a whole lot more penalties throughout the season. There have been a whole lot of games where we haven't had penalties, and I remember one game where after the first half, the ref says, we were just going to let you play. It's like, well, penalties are here for safety purposes too. You know?
Yep. Jeff's got to hold his makeshift curtain up there. Yeah. Looks almost like it's turning into a windsock over there. But here we go. Second and goal. Pass to the end zone. Wide open, number 3. So that's going to put our score up to 38-0. And that means looks like it's going to be probably an unsportsmanlike after the play. Touchdown's going to count. They'll just assess the penalty on the kickoff. Wow. Another 15-yard penalty against the Lions. So that's going to have a running clock here once we get going back again with the 35-point differential. And we're in the second half. So, yeah, this last 12 minutes of football is going to go by quick.
You mean it might just take 12 minutes?
Yeah, it's well, I think there are a couple of little stops that they'll have. Maybe change of possession during the kickoff or whatever. But, yeah, so we look to be out of here by not long after 1 o'clock Eastern time.
You mean 4 o'clock because we're sticking around for the next game, aren't we?
Well, yeah, but I mean for this game. This game will be ending. Then we're going to have some award stuff going on in between the games. And then we'll have the other game starting at 2 o'clock. And that one's going to be the ECC Championship game. Oh, they're going to go for 2. Again, you got a kicker. He's been doing a good job. You're up 38-0. Kick the extra point.
How many times have they done this 2-point that they failed it? I mean, hey, give them credit. They finally got it going.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they don't have 42 points right now.
Right. You know. It's 40-0. They're going to back the ball up and kick it from the 25-yard line after that penalty. So it looks like we've got Nick Pell and Donovan Dundon back deep to receive. Let's see, who else do I see out there? It's Joshua Penny, John Giselquest, up closer, Joseph Fullenwinder. Not sure who all the players are, but we'll see. Another kick coming. Come on, pick it up. You got it. Let's run with it. All right, looks like he's out to about the 46-yard line. So the Centurions are going to have just shy of center field. So the Centurions will have the ball at the 46-yard line.
They tell you I tried out for football one time years ago. They said I qualified for the position of left out.
Left out, huh? Yeah, just trying to have the computer shaded here just a little bit. See what the Centurions do. Yeah, the clock is running. So we've got a 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line. Looks like 85, Timmy Allcroft in motion across the field there. Got a pass coming down the field. Looks like that's going to be complete. Is that number 9, Dallas Clark? Yeah, it's a first down.
I want another one of those things. That feels good.
All right. So even though the box out there says 2, it's still first down. Here we go. There we go. So Centurions are over into Lions territory at the 43-yard line. Looks like Timmy Allcroft in motion again. Looks like we're going to have a handoff. Got to turn it and go upfield. Upfield. Looks like he's going to be taken down at about the 38-yard line. So that's going to be a pickup of about 5. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 5.
Yeah, but that's positive yardage. Let's at least get, be positive about this. It's positive yardage.
Yeah, that was a nice play there. 5 yards. Good pickup.
That's a good game.
It's a good game. Good game. We need a wicked good game. We
need a wicked gain, very much so.
We need we need something. So Joseph Underwood still back there at quarterback. Looks like they got a lot of guys want to come in and try and tackle him, and looks like that's going to be a touchdown. Looks like that should be a penalty for stopping and turning like that, unsportsmanlike taunting, but looks like they're not going to call anything. Everybody up here thinks that should have been taunting, turning around like that, but all right, they're doing a little bit of homeschool math out here by us. So that's going to bring the score to 46-0. Oh, look, now they are going to bring the extra point kicker back out.
Let me just show you what we've been talking about for a moment here.
Is
wonderful.
Yeah. All right. Oh, we got a guy jogging in now. Number 32 wants to get in on some action. Watch out. You got it hanging up. Yeah. Looks like that one's going to make it through. So that's going to make the score 47-0 after that strip play.
Hasn't been, yeah.
All right, so we got Lions kicking off again at the 40-yard line. Clock's just churning away. There should have been an offsides on that one, standing over here on this side of the ball. But looks like they're just going to stand them up and get them at the 30-yard line. All right, so Centurions taking over at their own 30-yard line. Looks like somewhere around 4 minutes to go in this game. Not sure. Trying to figure out. Oh, not 9 minutes ago, yeah. I just see a U08. So there we go. Clock started back up with the running clock. There we got Easton coming out to the right. Got to throw it. Nice catch there. Looks like shouldn't he be down where he caught the ball, not where he slid back to? You know, he caught the ball, was like at the 39-yard line on the ground, slid back to the 36, and they're marking it at the 36. So, again, I guess I don't understand some of these rules because it's definitely not where you're touched. Because in high school, when you're on the ground, you're down.
The knee hits the ground.
But all right. So again, just me, some dad, not some football expert. Ball's out again. Looks like we probably have another turnover. Yep. So the Lions are going to take over at their own, or at the Centurions' 29-yard line. And so it looks like they're at the, we'll call it the 29. So then clock starts back up. I think it's like 8-something to go. Yep, 8 minutes to go in the game. Looks like number 21 is going to run out to that right side again. So that's going to, looks like he's down to the 21, so that's going to bring up a 2nd and 2 for the Lions. So 2nd and short, another handoff. Looks like he's going to make it out to the outside. Nice tackle there. Number 17, Killian Weatherholtz on the tackle. Good job there. Still enough for a first down, though. So it'll be 1st and 10 from, what's that, the 12-yard line. All right, so new set of downs, 1st and 10. 3 guys in the backfield. Number 21's just going to follow his blockers and just go into the end zone there. Oh, is there a flag on the play? Oh, looks like, what's that, the 3rd touchdown that's been called back for a penalty? what's that, a hold at the 5-yard line. So they're going to take it back to the 15. So that's going to be 1st and 13 back at the 15-yard line. A lot of teens on these yards. So it looks like 5 minutes ago here in the football game. 3 guys in the backfield again. Number 4 again, whole host of Centurions. Looks like he's down to about the 4-yard line. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 2 from the 4-yard line. So here we go. So 21 and 4 have had the ball a lot. The ball's on the ground. 21's backing up, and he's going to be taken down by Tucker Thurston on the play. Nice play there by Tucker. He had a sack earlier. He's been in on a bunch of good plays there. So Tucker's having a pretty good game out there today. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 11, taking him all the way back to the 14-yard line. Again, my brother, when he watches any of these games, he'll make fun of me because everything sounds like a question because I don't know what yard line we're on. So here we go. Nice tackle there.
So I would have spoken up and commented about what yard line we were on, but I'm focusing on the camera here.
Yeah, you got to focus on that camera. Saw number 58, Matt Matolo, over there, riding him like Yoda did on Luke Skywalker in that initial Star Wars movie. I got to give him props, my son.
It was The Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, that was The Empire Strikes Back?
Yeah,
okay. I didn't know if it was
Yoda until they got to The Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm not always that great with my Star Trek trivia.
Just remember, once you go down that dark path, forever will dominate your destiny. Consume you it will.
Use the Force and live long and prosper. All right, so we got a 4th down. There's a chance for a 1st down. We got, and that's going to be a touchdown.
That's what they're calling it. Wait, do I see another flag?
So we've got another unsportsmanlike penalty. What's that, like the 4th or 5th this game? You'd figure after a while you'd have the same one on a guy, so because I think you're only allowed 2 of those. Yeah.
Are these on the same player? I mean, I imagine the guy should be getting ejected if he keeps doing it.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there's movement over here on the left side, so they're going to back up 5 yards. They're going to call it that time. Cool. They're going to back up.
Okay, we get to test how good the kicker really is then, huh?
It's only, a 25-yard field goal from this point? Then again, they're just going to pick it up and probably run or throw it. So who knows what they're going to do. Okay. We don't know what that was, but here we go.
Tying the shoe is what I've heard up here.
That's going to be good.
No
We
good.
do have no good, but we do have a flag down. Yeah, looks like the Lions players are going to pick that up and take it off for a souvenir, but his teammates told him, go ahead and leave it where it is.
What's the flag doing on the field?
I don't know. What's the flag? Roughing the kicker or something? Running into the kicker? So that'll move him there 5 yards closer. So, we're just going to back up, go forward. Don't know how many points are going to have on this touchdown. It's going to be like 6-7, 6-7. Thank you very much. Remember, we're here all weekend, and tip your servers.
Punish
all
your
right,
loved
here we
ones.
go. Number 11. What's that? 23 jogging in this time. It's been, what? I think it was 32 the other times. That's good that time. All right. So what's that make the score? 54. And
I think that makes the score painful to 0.
yeah, that's a lot to 0. And again, they'll be kicking off from their own 25-yard line because when they score, they're unsportsmanlike. Just because. Spike the ball, do all these other things, Yeah, you got to do that when you're up by 50 points.
You're allowed to twirl things like the baton if you're on the band.
Yeah. Well, wait, they're only doing it at the 30?
Maybe it's the 3+ rule. Get 3 of them and more, you get extra 5 points.
Why isn't it at the 25? I guess a little homeschool math. Somebody struggling on that. So we're going to back up 5 more yards now. There we go. 40 minus 15 is 25. So here we go with the kick. Let's see.
Homeschool math is better than that.
Your homeschool math is better than that? Mine's about where that is. So here we go. We got a kick coming. What's that? Donnie and Nick back deep. All right. Oh, man, I thought Nick was going to have that one in the air. All right. Man, I thought he was down on that one, but I guess not.
I thought crucifixions ended with the Romans.
Yeah.
We are getting crucified on this field here.
So that brings the score up to 60-0. With 3 minutes to go here. Looks like they're going to have a thing. Now let's see. Do we have 23 or 30? Nope, 23 and 32 are both out there already. So they don't need to come jogging in off the sidelines.
This time.
Hey, wow, and no unsportsmanlike penalty. Oh! Who had that? Was that number 50? I couldn't tell. 56? A.J. Bell, maybe? I don't know. You're not getting a whole lot of celebrating over there on the Centurion sideline right now. So even though that was a really nice play with blocking, that's 2 extra points they blocked today.
Centurions aren't used to being the ones getting crucified.
Yeah. Still pretty quiet out there. So, they get the kickoff from the 40 this time. Here comes Tucker. Come on. Oh, just go up and get it. All right. So this, they're probably just going to take a knee at this point, let the clock run. .231 left in the game here, so.
We would take a knee?
Yep. to me, there's really no point in running any plays here. You don't want to take the chance of anybody getting hurt or anything happening like that. So you just take a couple of knees, call it a day. See, they're right now even waiting for the referee on the field at the 45-yard line to raise his hand up, so you know that there's 10 seconds to go on the play clock. And once he does that, then they'll probably start to get in position here. Yeah, what are they going to do? Get them for 5 yards? I guess they just ran Van Dam there for 5 yards.
Marking it at the 23.
Yeah, so pick up we'll call it 2, so that'll bring up a 2nd and 8. Looks like now we're going to get a bunch of changes here on defense. Clock just ticking away. 1:15 to go. Hadley's just there staring at the ball. There we go. The ref raises his hand. So we'll have a nice snap. Little run out here to the left side again. So we're under a minute to go in the game.
Number 14, James Van Dam over the right side, out close to a first down.
So that's going to be a
Actually be about
3rd and 3. Ball's out on the 28-yard line.
If we could just
35 seconds to go.
Play, we would be doing a whole lot better.
Yeah. So, yeah, we got this game here. So the final score looks like it's going to be 60-0. Another run there. James Van Dam on the left side. They have them all stacked up there. So the Centurions are getting all lined up at the 50-yard line. And, so we want to thank you guys for coming out here. Congratulations to Harvest Covenant on this game. Had a 60 – oh, sorry, I didn't even update. 60-0. Another rough day for the Centurions out here on the football field. But great day for Harvest Covenant and a great day for football. We enjoy this, and, thank you for doing that. And, so we're going to be here. We're probably going to be turning this off, set up for the game at 2. Well, we'll probably just let this run for a few minutes now. No reason to stop it. And we'll get ready for the game at 2 o'clock. And that's going to be the Central Maryland Christian Crusaders and against the Central Virginia Disciples. Wow, we've got all kinds of referees here. 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4. I think we have about 15 referees out here right now. Looks like they're switching them up for this second game. Yeah, go ahead. I think I might head out there too. So we're going to head out there. Everything's just going to sit here and just run. So, if you guys just want to watch, and we're going to enjoy a little bit of stuff, and then we'll come back in here and then get ready for the next game. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and turn the broadcast off here. We'll be back a little bit closer to 2 o'clock for the next game. And that'll be the Central Virginia Disciples against the Central Maryland Christian Crusaders. So that'll be for the ECC Championship. So, again, appreciate everybody that was able to tune in. And we'll see who's going to be back on the broadcast for that game.